producer, my producer in the house. I'm so thankful for everybody that's involved. It's a black woman ghetto production right now. Hola niños. Okay, so I am launching a brand in 4 days. I was gonna not do it, but I must do it. I'm about to capture a couple of images. So I'm gonna have like an official shoot with my friend tomorrow, but I kind of want to get some shots of the clothes for the website. I have this idea of putting it on a hanger. So this is my closet, LOL. It's like I have to get it together. But I'm thinking about like the clothes on a hanger. I want everything to kind of interact with human hands. I'm thinking about having it on a hanger and then I move it. I don't know, it does something. I have a couple of different shots. Obviously I'm gonna have some outside. This is one of the designs today. If you watched my I'm launching a brand video, then you saw this design on my stickers. So it's on the sweatshirts that I have, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, so I'm just gonna try to bring what's in my head to life right now with the closet idea, and then I can bounce off of that tomorrow when I do the shots outside. Okay, so not sure if I'm even achieving what I'm trying to do, but I just think it's a cool shot. And again, I want everything to be like in touch with real things and not just like shot in a studio. You know what I'm saying? So pulling it out of a closet, I think is pretty cool because it's like, no, you're using this. I do want to use the more empty space of this so that way you get a shot of the clothes themselves. But the issue is I don't know how I'm gonna get the front because hangers go to the side. So let's try to figure that out. You're doing it too cute. Don't do it cute. Come on. Okay, wait. I have this shoestring that I have been hoarding for years. It went with some shoes. I have been keeping them just in case one day I change the laces, even though I'm never going to change the laces. And I think I'm going to try to weave the shirt through, and then maybe I'll like try to edit this out. I don't even know if I like know how to do that. But there's like fish hook lines that I wish I had, but I don't. So I'm trying to figure out how I can like create this illusion that the shirt is floating, even though it's not floating. It's gonna be through this shoestring. You get where my mind's going? As you can see, it's up, but it ain't pretty. So I'm trying to figure out how I can keep it up, right? Because, oh, that's a little something. I'm trying to show the design, but make it not look raggedy. I have some hair clips, and I thought about putting the hair clips behind to kind of make it stiff, so then it's suspended. You know what I'm saying? Ah, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. 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 It's kind of what I want. It's kind of what I want. It's kind of what I want. We're getting closer. So, I'm gonna throw all my clothes on the bed. So many ways this can come together, or it could not, and then I'll just do something else. But I think there's something to this right now, and I have been so scared to start. What y'all think? How you feel? I feel like I'm on the road to something here. And then I just had a thought. So what if I then add to the closet? That'll be hard because you can see the string. I need the fish hook. Because I was thinking like, okay, if I'm styling it, then I could add the jacket and then some pants folded as well, shoes boom, like you can see the whole thing. You get what I'm saying? Like I can style it. I think I kind of like that. Okay, we're in luck. It looks like if I go to this Michael's, they have fishing line. It's $15, but I'll be able to do what I need to do. So I'm gonna head there and then we'll come back and try this again. This is my order. DESTANEE bond.
Yeah, this one has your name on it.
Okay, because I just created my order, this whole ice will take 2 hours. I don't have 2 hours, so I'm gonna just buy it and then go back home if I can find it. Oh, right here. Oh. We need black and white. Here it is. All right, let's go. Okay, mission accomplished. So we're on our way home. Sun is gonna be going down soon, but we're gonna make this happen. Oh, we're in business right now. Okay, so I'm cutting this. Hey, okay. So I used my fishing line, and I made it a little tight, but I'm gonna take my clips in the back and kind of like try to get it on. Boom. Give me a boom. Okay. I'm gonna move it over. I almost am getting what I want, but it's not quite there. It's too bunched up and too, I don't know, clothing line, and that's not what I want. Tape helped a little. I gotta move quick, I feel, because it is not going to stay like this. Ooh. Okay, so now I'm adding my hair clip to the back of the tape, so that way it can stay. I don't know how that makes sense, but it kind of does. Okay, so now I still kind of hate it. I don't know, bro. I'm trying to like, I feel like I know what I'm trying to do. It's not sticking all the way. I'm gonna record something with my phone and see how I feel. Jacket. Some jeans on a hanger. Boom. And then okay. I kind of like this concept of like boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? And then, y'all can't see me. And then it styles the look for the people. And I can do edits for TikTok, right? Y'all see? Y'all see what I'm trying to do? Okay, I got it to stay up. Oh my gosh. Okay. I freaking did it. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then this is repeatable too, because that's the thing, right? With content, it's like sometimes it's like, oh, I did it that one time, but it's like I'm staying in this house, I have clothes, and I'm gonna be styling this anyway. So it's like it's easy to put it together. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that this is all working out. Okay, so I'm going to maybe style some more options with this since I finally got this to stay up, and then I'll move on to the next thing. This video is sponsored by Prose. You can get the merch that you see me manipulating and trying to figure out here by pre-ordering yours at powerandprose.com. this is really a labor of love, and it's all God. There's no way that I thought I was gonna be able to pull this off, and it took a lot of trial and error and mental struggles to get there. I'm so happy that I'm even sharing the process with y'all, because even that is new and there is more to come. So be sure that you leave some comments. Let me know how you're feeling. If you have any additional ideas on how I can serve you, let me know. But be sure that you tap in and join the Cool Kids Collective by going to PowerandProse.com and pre-ordering your merch. I need clear tape. I think I'm gonna go and get some because it would make this easier for the rest of the time I have to do this. Okay, I'm leaving the house again because I need some clear tape and I don't have clear tape. So I'm gonna go get clear tape because this blue tape is not the move. We are at our local CVS. I could do this indoor double-sided. I don't think I need that. I could do this. Or regular. I don't know. Oh, mounting putty. I don't need that. I think I'm gonna do the double-sided. Yeah, maybe double-sided tape will help me out. Yeah, I'm gonna buy both so I don't have to leave my house again, actually. Boom. Let's get out of here. We are back and we got the goods. So I got some double-sided tape. I'm gonna try that out and see how far we get. Shout out to CVS, and they would have closed in an hour. And I was thinking about starting a little bit later. So I'm glad that I didn't, because I would have missed the store timing. So my hope is that I will do this for the next like hour and just do different combos until the next 45 minutes. And then I will eat dinner and then move on to the next thing, because I got like hella stuff I'm supposed to be doing today and it ain't got done yet. Okay, this is lovely. I figured the double-sided tape would be good, so it's up and you can see more of the shirt. We are cooking with gas, people. Always worship. Okay, I need to eat, but I have gotten a lot accomplished. I'm very proud of that. My room is a freaking sty. I have clothes. Do you see this? I have clothes everywhere. I have shoes everywhere. But I'm gonna have some content everywhere too, because I've been getting to work. So that feels really good and really nice. I'm gonna be shooting outside the house tomorrow. Work on the website a little bit and then we will be back at it again tomorrow. Good morning, it is shoot day. I was laying in bed, scrolling on TikTok. Like, I did not wanna get up because it's happening. Like, you know how you're waiting on something and then it's like, it's happening. Like, you know, that's how I feel right now. I'm like, oh, this is happening. So I'm making me some coffee. I started packing my shoot bag, but I'm gonna like finalize that, free up some space on my memory card, and then I'm leaving my house in like 2 hours, which is crazy. Like, I'm shooting for the launch today. My mom called me, which is perfect timing because I needed I needed to just like regulate. So talked to my mama, took a shower, debating if I want to do lashes. I kind of want to do a natural little moment. Made me a smoothie and I need to leave the house in like 15 minutes. This is happening. I have on a shirt. I'm going to put on a hoodie and then I'll have on, what can I put y'all? I have on leggings. So I'm going to put on a pair of pants, and then every time I want to change pants, I can just take the pants off. Like, I was like, oh, I'll try to go to a coffee shop or whatever. But if I can't, then it's fine. I can just like get naked in the street. So that's what I'm planning to do. And then I'm going to take 2 pairs of shoes. So I'll wear a pair, pack a pair. So that is the vibe. I hope my hair cooperates. It is like 38 degrees today. So hopefully I'm not too cold. I am excited. Oh, I need to show y'all the mood board. Mood board, let's share. We are launching. So I thought I was gonna have models at first. I just kind of went through my impact, different ways that we've like donated to people, XYZ. So I was like outlining everything as I would if I was working on some client work at my job and just trying to take it serious, right? So inspiration, y'all can kind of see, Y'all see the vibe I'm going for? It's like very, let's capture the essence of New York, but not over posy. Like this is just like, oh, you just happen to be there, camera. This is a paparazzi shot, you know? So I have a few where I'm looking directly at camera and posing, but I wanna have some just in the moment. And I think these shots will specifically catch my design in the back since it's mainly on the back. Same here, like even that one, her looking at her phone, it's just like, you're just observing my world and you're invited into it, or you're inspired to post your world as a cool kid. But like cool kids just naturally have it. You know what I'm saying? So like this, love this shot, can't wait to get it. But I also want to serve face in a couple. Love Ryan DESTANEE, so there's that. But this one I love. And I have a shot like this on my Instagram, so I kind of want to recreate. So this is kind of the vibe. And then here too. So again, paparazzi shot, but love the hoodie with the jean here. That's really cool. This one is posy, but she's not even looking at the camera, right? So I love that. It's really capturing the essence and the vibe of a person just skedaddling about the city doing their thing, but they're cool while they're doing it and they can show off the apparel. And then I will come home and capture a couple of shots with the clothes on my bed. Everything to be with a human feel. Hence me putting the hangers in the closet yesterday. Y'all saw that. So just really trying to capture, like, this shirt definitely has been touched, right? And this one too. Like, it's like this bag is on the bed, like, you know, just kind of making it feel like it's not just this sterile brand, but it's a brand that you can interact with, have fun with, and really connect to. And then one of my biggest muses is actually New York or Nowhere. So New York or Nowhere, I put a couple of clips in from them, but they're on Instagram, they have a website, and they just opened a brick and mortar within the past year here in New York. But their whole thing, everything just says New York or Nowhere. Like the founder believes that New York is the best city in the world, and so she created this brand, New York or Nowhere. And I was feeling bad that I had Cool Kids Cry Too as like my main message for a while. And then it was like, why? Like that is the message and you know why you're doing it. And Nike has just do it. And you know what I'm saying? Like everybody has a thing, and I think having one message to be centered around is good. And I needed a reminder that that's okay. And New York or Nowhere was one of those. And everything is just so elegant and chic with their brand. And they also do collabs. They've collabed with New York Knicks and different teams because they have a message. And so it's easy if your message is also New York, like a sports team, you can rally with them. So I really, really love that. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. The shoot direction is going to be confident. Like I said before, talent is captured in natural elements, doing natural things, seen as off guard yet inviting. And images command attention in a relaxed way. So that is the vibe and the feel. And it's kind of like if I had a camera crew to follow me around all the time, this is the pictures that I want them to get. Like that's the vibe of the shoot. So yeah, we're gonna get the kid, we got the cool kid, that's what we're capturing, the clothes, Abby, and then the city. Because New York has made me really fall into like who I am as a creative, as a woman, as a person. This is the only place that I've been post-graduation, obviously outside of when I go home. So I really wanted to just kind of capture the city as well, as good as I can. So that way, you're getting all of it. Like, what is the essence of a cool kid? And that is what it means to me. So that's what we're gonna be doing, and I need to leave.
I was gonna do brown, and then I was like,
no, that's cute.
thank you.
Hi, everybody. We're here. The shoot is starting. I'm like scared, but I'm also not. Like,
No, I think what
we've
she
been
wants
talking
to
for
say is
2 hours.
She's cold. She's not
I'm
cute.
cold. Somebody's getting their wedding photos. Y'all can't really see, but she's over there doing her thing. So we're gonna get a couple of shots and then quickly move. The sun is going down. We did a little catch up first in a coffee shop. We're going to get started. I don't know what I'm doing. Are you recording me still?
I am.
Oh, maybe here. Everybody's shooting today, guys. I think we got some things.
We gotta get Tony
I'm
to say
so
thank you.
thankful. Say hey, Tony.
Hey.
Come on, we got my creative director, my producer in the house. I'm so thankful for everybody that's involved. So Black Woman Ghetto production right now. I am back at home. I don't know how I feel. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I feel like my friend I'm so thankful that she came to shoot with me. She had to remind me that I got out and did it and I can do it again. And I can. And so I'm thankful for her reminding me of that and just her support and being with me. It was so cold, but I don't know. I feel like I had braids before and I haven't been natural in a while. So I just like felt insecure about my hair. I don't know if I was capturing what I wanted to capture. Like, I don't think I did what I wanted to do. I started feeling weird about my makeup and just like, I met this business owner. I'm fumbling through my words, even talking about what I do, right? Like, I just didn't present confidently today. And I watched this sermon literally last night with Stephen Furtick, and he was talking about how when you're going through seasons of transition or you're going from one thing to the next or that you're not going to feel confident. Like, that's literally how you know you're going from one thing to the next, is you are not confident in you. So you have to be confident in Christ. You have to be like, well, if God don't do it, who's gonna do it? If he don't move the needle, baby, the needle ain't gonna get moved. I think I experienced that today, 100%, where it's like, okay, this is weird, right? Or not even weird, but just like it didn't feel like how I feel when I'm recording a podcast episode, or even when I'm doing YouTube. And YouTube is still new, but I have a default that I go to, and I don't have a default for shoot days for a brand, you know? I'm gonna journal tonight and take some time. I might look at the shots tomorrow and not tonight because I've been out all day. I had nerves this morning so bad. Like, woo! I don't know, y'all. I don't know. And I'm talking about I'm supposed to be launching this in like 2-3 days. And I'm like, launch what? With what? And I still got assets I need to make. I mean, I got a lot to do still, you know? So I just want to sit with the feelings for a second, sit with God for a second. I was just like telling him a little bit of how I feel, but I want to document it in a moment. I'm gonna take you on a journey. That's what a vlog is. So this is a real, I don't feel confident. And I was super nervous. And when I take pictures, if you look at my Instagram or whatever, like, and I don't even just forget Instagram. Like, when I am taking pictures at dinner with a friend or when I was in LA, whatever, like, I feel confident. I feel good, and I'm and that just did not show up with this scenario today. And I have to just remind myself that that's okay. But also, I'm grappling with the ickiness of that truth. I'm not gonna lie. I woke up today not feeling it. I didn't do nothing yesterday, so I had a gap in my work day, collecting my feelings, tried to get myself together, and we were back in better today. So I just had to run to the bank. I actually had a package, which is for the brand launch, which is perfect because I needed it to come. So I am about to distract myself by washing my clothes. And then after I wash my clothes, I got some editing to do. I got a lot of stuff to do today, honestly. So I'm going to not do Power Pro stuff right now and focus on washing my clothes. But I mean, obviously while I'm washing my clothes, I'm gonna be working, but that's the first thing. It's like, let's separate the clothes. That'll give me a little activity to, like, you know, jumpstart the day, and then we'll go from there. And this is one of the prototypes of me, but I'm wearing my quickest cut tip today with the hotline number. We're wearing the brand, we're standing in this thing. It just does not feel comfortable. Okay, laundry is done. So I am about to shoot a couple of things for the website, and I guess just promotional stuff in general. I'm shooting on my bed because I needed a white surface, and again, I want everything to have like a homey feel. So I'm about to take my tissues and kind of just drop them on my bed and like make a little video. Moved on to getting some shots of the clothes. Sun is going down quickly, so I have to work really fast. But this is the Hotline shirt, so you can see it says Cool Kids Cry 2 in a texture. It's a little raised up, which I love. And then it has the suicide prevention hotline number, bringing awareness to mental health. So love this. I got a package that I need for the opening, so we are at a launch, so we're gonna get into opening it. The poly mailers that I ordered from Sticker Mule are gonna be the mailer bag that you are gonna see when you first get your package. So it has our smileys on it, and it says Cool Kids Collective, armor for the affirmed. So this is the outside, what the whole package will go into. But I got some garment bags here that the actual garments and the pieces will be going into. But I wanted it to be branded. So I ordered these little custom thingy-mabobbers to put on top. It also says Cool Kids Collective, armor for the affirmed. And it's gonna go on these bags. So you'll have the clothes go in here, and then it'll be drawstrings clothes. And it kind of reminds me of like a shoebox, which goes with the whole cool kid thing. I love sneakers. So this is kind of with that. But yeah, that will go, the clothes will go in here. I'm gonna brand it, and then it'll go in the bags to be mailed out. So happy that came, because I definitely wanted to show that before we launch. But yeah, how exciting! Hi! Today is the unofficial, official launch day of Cool Kids Collective. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to like get in the spirit, in the mood. But I'm working on the website today, updating it, and I have a vision of the site in my mind, and I'm trying to get it out. That is happening, and I'm not doing like a huge reveal like I thought I was going to, but it's gonna be phased and teased out. So the plan is to email my subscribers. My skin looks good today. Get into it. Next, officially my trailer went out. I went through the selects. I do have some images I can work with. I want to take more. I also will be doing packaging, unboxing video, like all the things, right? So I'm just gonna continue to phase out content as I go on, versus me feeling like I need to have all of it done. If you think about it, it's like I'm going to be working on this every day, like that. This is my brand, right? So it's like it doesn't really matter if it's all done and buttoned up beforehand. And I'm actually having some fun recording the process. So that is what we're gonna be doing, but that's where I'm at. And I'm also gonna be editing a video to go up on YouTube. This stuff ain't perfect all the time, you know what I mean? So that's that. I need to eat some lunch. I got friends coming over later, so I need to like prepare for them to come. I'm feeling good. We're making some progress. Cool Kids crying too.